Top 6. Adult actress's career started from mid to late 70s, no longer with us. Laurien Dominique, born Laurie Ann Detgen on the 22nd of September 1956, was an American actress, model, and artist who became a memorable performer during the golden age of adult cinema. She was born in Springfield, Illinois. As a teenager, she spent a year living in a rainforest on Kauai, Hawaii, and later worked in a theater before entering the entertainment industry. She made her screen debut in 1976 and became a favorite of acclaimed director Bob Chin and writer-producer Gail Palmer, appearing in a number of notable productions before retiring in 1983. Beyond acting, Dominique created surrealist paintings inspired by fantasy and science fiction, as well as portraits of women. Sadly, struggles with alcoholism and prescription drug addiction contributed to her death from an embolism on the 4th of July, 1986, at just 29 years old. Terri Hall, born Terri Marie Hall on the 25th of January 1953, was an American actress, ballerina, and model who became one of the most respected performers of the golden age of adult cinema. She was born in Elmira, New York, to a Swedish father and an Italian mother. She began ballet lessons at age 5, trained at the Harkness Ballet, and later danced with the American Ballet Theatre, Monte Carlo City Ballet, and Stuttgart Ballet. Seeking greater financial opportunities, Hall entered the entertainment industry in the mid-1970s, making her debut in The Taking of Christina, 1976, and worked with acclaimed directors including Armand Weston, Gerard Damiano, Radley Metzger, and Bill Osco. She also modeled for photographer Robert Mapplethorpe and appeared in several magazines. After retiring in 1984, declining health led her to a nursing home in Athens, Pennsylvania. Hall passed away from cancer on the 5th of June 2007, leaving behind a legacy admired for its elegance and professionalism. Candida Royalle, born Candice Marion Vidala on the 15th of October 1950, was an American actress, producer, director, author, and sex educator who became a pioneering filmmaker known for creating films from a woman's perspective. She was born in Brooklyn, New York, studied music, dance, and art before beginning her acting career in 1975. After appearing in about 25 films, she retired from performing and returned to New York in 1980. In 1984, founded Femme Productions, producing films aimed at women and couples that emphasized romance, mutual desire, and realistic relationships. Her achievements include induction into the AVN and XRCO Hall of Fame and receiving the 1997 Free Speech Coalition Lifetime Achievement Award for directing. Royalle was married to producer Per Sjöstedt during the 1980s before their separation in 1988 and announced a new engagement in 2006. She remained an author, lecturer, and advocate for sex education until her death from ovarian cancer on the 7th of September 2015 in Mattituck, New York, at the age of 64. Gloria Leonard, born Gail Sandra Klinetsky on the 28th of August 1940, was an American actress, publisher, television host, and free speech advocate who became one of the most influential figures of the golden age of adult cinema. She was born in the Bronx, New York. Before entering films in 1974, she worked on Wall Street, in public relations, and as a copywriter for Elektra Records. She later became publisher of High Society magazine, pioneering celebrity pictorials and one of the first successful phone services, while advocating for performers' rights through the Free Speech Coalition. Gloria returned to the industry in 1997 and was elected president of the Free Speech Coalition in 1998. Her achievements include the AFAA Best Actress Award for Taboo American Style, induction into the AVN and XRCO Hall of Fame, and 2002 the Porn Block of Fame. She was married to the fabled producer Bobby Hollander. They divorced in 1990. After retiring from acting, Leonard remained an outspoken advocate, television host, and industry leader until suffering a massive stroke. She passed away on the 3rd of February 2014 in Waimea, Hawaii, at the age of 73. Juliet Anderson, born Judith Carr on the 23rd of July, 1938, was an American actress, producer, relationship counselor, and author who became one of the most beloved stars of the golden age of adult cinema. She was born in Los Angeles, California. Entering the industry at age 39 after working as a radio journalist and teaching English to Finnish school children, she returned from Finland in 1978. She quickly gained fame for her unforgettable Aunt Peg persona and appeared in more than 70 films. In addition to acting, she directed and produced Educating Nina, 1984, which introduced Nina Hartley to audiences. Her achievements include induction into the Erotic Legends, XRCO, and AVN Hall of Fame, the 2001 Free Speech Coalition Lifetime Achievement Award, and an honorary Doctor of the Arts degree in 2007. After leaving acting, she became a relationship counselor, massage therapist, writer, and workshop leader before passing away from a heart attack on the 10th of January 2010, at the age of 71. Erica Boyer, born Amanda Margaret Gant on the 22nd of December 1956, was an American actress and model who became one of the most recognizable stars of the golden age of adult cinema. She was born in Andalusia, Alabama, and later moved to San Francisco, California, where she began performing at the famous O'Farrell Theater. Encouraged by Marilyn Chambers, she made her film debut in Beyond Desaad, 1979, and went on to appear in more than 150 productions over the next 2 decades. Boyer took a hiatus from industry in 1994, but made a regrettably brief comeback in the late 1990s prior to retiring from film industry on a permanent basis and settling down in Panama City Beach, Florida. Her achievements include the XRCO Award at the first annual XRCO Awards show in 1985. After retiring, Boyer founded a massage therapy business and volunteered as a clown and face painter in her community. She was twice married and had a son. Tragically, she died after being struck by a vehicle in Panama City Beach, Florida, on the 31st of December 2009 at the age of 53.